great opportunity we have here at this smaller school is to individualize our instruction, to know every student. Research shows it isn't the size of the school or the size of the district, it's the size of the classroom environment.
I can tell you that most people that walk through this door say that there is a different feeling when you come here, that we have a sense of family. We individualize education for every child.
Here with it being so small, the teachers have been able to help me, and like if I have a question, they can answer it for me.
I love it. I love the small feel of it. I love that I know pretty much every kid in the school.
A greater sense of loss, I suppose, when somebody's not there. If somebody's not in class, people know about it. If a teacher's not there, it just kind of throws everything off. We really do kind of become a team.
The thing I hear over and over from parents is they just like the feel of the school. Well, we all know the kids, we all know what's going on for the most part with each of them.
We don't have the bullying problem here that a lot of schools are having. And I think that's because our kids, we teach them to learn the good things about everybody, because everybody has good things about them.
It's very rewarding here. I think it's just a great place to be. Our faculty, I think, is fabulous. We have people here who have a deep devotion to students. And I've taught in the public schools, and I understand, you know, there's good teachers in public schools, but because of the sheer number and the sheer mass, sometimes it's a little overwhelming, and you're spending more time managing a classroom than you are teaching. Where here, my management time is down to zip. I mean, we get to it, you come in, the bell rings, and we go right to it. Because I don't have that 35 kids in my classroom. I have more like 10 to 15.
One of the characteristics that we develop, and it starts at the beginning in kindergarten, is self-confidence. Self-confidence in the ability to learn, self-confidence in the ability to stand in front of their peers and express themselves, self-confidence to be out on the playground.
In order to succeed in life, you have to risk and you have to fail. And so having the safe environment of the school and having, non-judgmental place where you can just experiment and risk so that you can learn things now, then it'll be easier to risk later in life when it may be a bigger deal.
Is that because I have my students in so many classes, as a teacher, I'm better able to figure out where their strengths and weaknesses are.
Where the students really take charge of their own education, it's theirs, they own it. It's not a teacher feeling like they have to babysit these students. It's the students feeling like they have something special. Each student has their own strengths, and that's one thing that I love to do is in various classes, being able to find what that kid's particular niche and kind of mission and style is, and then be able to implement and enable that capability in whatever they do. Whether it's in history class or a multimedia class or in some of the drama classes, whatever they're doing, being able to find that kid and saying, here's where you're really strong, let's make you run with that.
The teachers are great, they work with us a lot, and they're really friendly to the students. There's not really any teachers here that you can't really kid around with. We hang out with the teachers at lunch.
Education should be fun. Students should be able to come to school and learn something and have a practical application for that. If they can find a purpose behind their education, they are more likely to succeed.
We communicate through media, and so to be able to manipulate media, to use it, to share it, it's a way to communicate and share what you love.
We do still do some of the traditional essay writing and good old-fashioned papers, but we also have them create multimedia presentations. We have them create video essays, where instead of just writing a paper on Babe Ruth, they're going to get pictures and movies and audio and all that and put it together.
The world's more moving from books and everything onto computers, and that we're going to probably be doing everything technology-wise in the next few years.
Well, being a smaller school, we have limited number of educators and teachers, and so to offer a wide variety of elective classes, particularly the fine arts, performing arts, whether it's dance and drama, those kinds of things. Sometimes we have to use technology and do it through a virtual presentation, whether that's TV, recorded presentations, or interactive TV, which is another program that we're going to expand.
He is able to bring a program called Keep the Arts Alive into our classrooms. These instructors in this program are the best in the nation, where every student feels like they are achieving at their best rate.
I just thought it was just completely amazing, and do it. It just felt like you're like the wind and you just can do whatever you want.
Today it was basically a breath of fresh air.
I used to dance all the time and I really loved it. I did 5 years of ballroom dancing and some hip hop, and the real me comes out when I dance, and that'd been taken away from me for a year, and I miss it, and I come alive after today because I know I can dance again, and it's going to be, it's a lot more available.
Wow.
So
3.
Keep the arts alive!
As we've encountered different students along the way, those who tend to excel in the performing arts, be it musical, be it voice, be it dance, tend to also excel in their math, science, English, in whatever discipline they choose. They seem to be more balanced, as you said, and they seem to be more structured.
It's getting back to the basics, but it's getting back to the basics with a different twist on it. Bringing in technology and bringing in innovative thinking and bringing in how these kids learn today.
By the time they graduate, they will be able to have an associate's degree and have set their course and their standards with counselors and different programs that we offer here, and they'll have already plotted their course, and we will have prepared them starting in kindergarten to be able to reach their educational goals, and their parents will be able to help guide them through it too.
Exactly. And the main thing is, a lot of people think college prep starts in 9th grade. College prep starts in kindergarten. You prepare, you do a junior prep, and then you hit college prep. You've got, if you don't start with the basics, if you do not start it from the ground level up, these kids are not going to be ready. And even by the time our kindergartners now hit our concurrent enrollment program, they're going to be, their speed of learning and their ability to learn is going to be even, I think, far more than we can even understand right now.
Wow, I've never heard a school mention the individualization for K through 12. I've never heard a program anywhere, and that's amazing.
That's what we're about.
And one of the things that we talk about with them constantly as we read books, as we study history, is where are your priorities? Are they in the place where they need to be so that you can be a good human being, so that you can be a contributing member of society, so that you can be a person of honor and virtue?
At Liberty, I would rate it as a 10 from 1 to 10 school. I feel like that not only do they do an excellent job, but I see signs of them continually working to improve.
And educating our children to contribute and serve as productive adults is the most important service that we can have in today's world.
The sky's the limit where the school's headed. I mean, there's so much out there and there's so many people interested in this type of education.
Oh yeah, I want to stay here forever.